We are super excited to show you our brand new adventure camper. This particular one is a VW Transporter, long wheelbase, base colour was silver, and we put this two-tone wrap on it and also upgraded the wheels to be a bit more all-terrain to make sure you don't get stuck anywhere you're going. So first up, you'll see we've got the upholstery, so we've got a front swivel on the passenger seat. This is a two-single configuration, and we've got this lovely vegan leather upholstery. I'm going to put the pop top up first, just so you can see what it's like with full space. Something different that we do is use the key locks rather than straps. You don't have any straps hanging down, they're just hidden under the window, under the sun visors. Once you turn these, click them open, and then you can just push up. This van, you've also got scenic canvas, so that just means that you can have full sort of panoramic views. You've also got a memory foam mattress up the top here, and yeah, you can zip this open, zip this shut. It's a slightly thicker material as well than you might have as standard, so just again for improved insulation, sort of less wind chill, slightly upgraded fabric. We then have the roof bed, which you can also put up. This is a bifold, so you get the maximum possible amount of room in here. And that just goes up there. And at the top here, we've also got a little map light that you can just have up. So if you've got, say, your friends staying upstairs and you downstairs, or vice versa, they can have a bit of light up there with a USB charger. Moving on then, we've got the Alstom diesel heater. So this has a comfort controller on it as well, and your little carbon monoxide alarm behind there. That's also 7-day programmable, so yeah, if you want to have like your daily routine of getting into the van and want it nice and warm, you can switch that on. You can switch that on before you come in. We then got our furniture set, so we're quite proud of the furniture set, and I think I spoke to you about the design that we've gone for the really utilitarian feel. We've got real oak timber doors, so that's for your storage in there. All of our latches are Evo latches, so rather than the push fit, these actually slam shut, so they lock themselves. Same with under here. In this van, we decided to go with two different water storage options. So you've got your under sink for your fresh water, and then you've got the larger tank, which is undermounted for your rear shower, which I'll show you in a minute. Then standard sink, sink and tap. And we've got the additional storage overhead, again with these really nice real oak timber doors. We've then got a top loading fridge. These are absolutely fantastic, and because of the way they're designed, they're incredibly well insulated. So on this battery configuration, I think it's 6 days that they can run. They can run off grid. Rock and roll bed then, you've got a dimmer switch down here just beside it for your LED strip lights. Rock and roll bed, you can just flip this out. Plenty of storage inside for all your duvet and pillows. And this goes down, and that goes down to give you your full spread. We've got a few bits in the back there which you'll see in a minute, so I won't put that all the way down, but just to give you an idea of the space. That's not all the way back, so you really do have a huge amount of space, and the rail bed can move all the way forwards and back. So put this back up for us. So I'll just move that all the way forwards, so then you can get an idea of how much kit you can get in the back if, say, you're not just using this as a camper, but you want to take a few extra bits around. Just as we go around as well, I'll show you the styling, what we've gone for here. So this is our own matte contour design. So yeah, we try to pick like specific key interest points for the contour effect, and obviously you've got your massive off-grid the Swamper tyres as well. Really practical, and these ones in particular, they're not like the BF Goodrich ones The Wildpeak ones are fantastic because they've also got really low road noise, so you're not going to have like a massive drain on your fuel efficiency or have too much road noise as you're going along. At the back then, so just some standard storage solutions, cargo nets, and this one, so part of this design is that you can also load a motorbike in the back. So I don't know, if you're doing some off-terrain stuff, that's what this is doing in here. I'll take that out for the moment. Yeah, then you can see on here we've got the bag storage. So these literally just peel off the wall, so you can have them at home, pack them, and then shove them in to have whatever storage needs you want in there. On the top here, we've got the top rail system. So I think you've probably seen in the photos where you could hang like different bits of climbing gear or whatever else you want to put up there. In the back here, obviously you've got an enormous, absolutely enormous amount of space. So the little clip-in bits you've got up here, you can either use them up here, or we can go to the floor, in there, or we can shove them on the rails here. So obviously shown here, we've got the two loaded bike mounts, but just for sort of demo purposes, if say you wanted to put another one on here, you could also strap down just about anything using either bungee cords like this to strap your stuff down whatever length you want, or you can go for some sort of full cargo net. If you've got a lot of kit, you want to strap that down all on there, or strap it down on here, or you just want that space as a bit of extra sort of space for you to just have whatever else you need in there. Battery system, so fully off-grid setup. In here you've got Clayton Power battery, just hidden behind this tambour door. That's got an extra plug socket there. You've also got two USB sockets there, and the regular 230 plug socket. It's a 2 kilowatt battery plus a 3 kilowatt inverter. So I don't know if you wanted to run a hairdryer, or if you've got compressor or whatever else you need to run, you're going to be absolutely fine with that setup. Load of storage in here, in the side here, a nice clean wipe down surface here, and then this can be used as storage, but for this particular camper you've also got an underslung water tank and a water pump in there, so that's to kind of keep that contained away, and obviously that's sort of dead space to the camper. That's why we use it for all of that kit. If you were going for say compressors, if you were a cyclist, then we'd also put the compressors in there. Finally, we've also got the hookup point there, and for the underslung tank, that's also how you fill it up. And just in here, if I've remembered it, I have not remembered it, but there is a shower that comes with it as well, which fits in here. So if say you've got a dog, or if you've got muddy kit or anything else, say you've been swimming in the sea and want to wash off a wetsuit, you've got your freshwater unslung tank, and you can just hook your shower into there and wash it all off, or wash yourself off. Go for it. As standard, all of the vans come with a brand new service, full service history, and MOT, as well as the warranty. For the back of this one, we have also wrap sprayed the bumpers, so that means that you've got a super hard wearing coat, so as you're loading things in and out, you're not going to damage anything. Ooh, and that's the van.